Hello everybody, welcome to Gentle and Yin Yoga. Today we are on your mat. So if you've got a strap, you can have it with you. Blocks as well. Keep them close by. We will get started. Let's come down into an easy seated position. Open those hips up. Find your breath. Take a moment, come into your body, and just breathe. Breathing in, exhaling out, knowing that you are enough just as you are in this moment, in this space. Accepting the body for where it's at today, accepting yourself for where you're at today. As you breathe in, breathing fully down into that belly, and exhaling all the way out. Finding that breath, really focusing on how it feels. Notice any tight spots in the body. Allow them to release. Breathe into them. Breathe in that white golden light. Let it go right to those tight spots. And exhale out fully. Empty the body of breath. On the inhale, gently start to open those eyes. Find the length in your spine, open that chest proud. We'll take an inhale to sweep those arms up. Exhale, draw that light, that energy down right into that heart center. Again, knowing that you are enough as you are. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale to draw it down. One more nice big inhale, sweeping. Exhale, draw it down. Good. Take those hands to the front of your shins. We're going to inhale, draw the heart center through. Exhale, round that spine. Inhale to draw it through. I want you moving with your breath. Really connecting to that breath. Exhale, round it back. Use the belly. Inhale, everything coming from that center, that fire. Exhale, round it back. One more here. Inhale, lengthen it up. And exhale, back. Keep that breath flowing. Inhale to draw it back up to center, lengthen through the back of the neck. Start to lead with that heart. And allow it to make circles or wherever it feels it needs to go. Where does it need to open? Lead with that heart center. Allow it to lead you. Whether you need to open the front or open the back. Maybe it's the sides of that heart center in between the ribs that feel they need to open. Good. And when you're ready, to round it back and hinge forward at the hips. On the inhale, rooting down through the sit bones, lengthen that spine out and draw it back up to center. Stack shoulders over ribs, over hips. Exhale, round it back, hinge it forward. Inhale to lengthen up, feel the release in the back of the hips. And draw back to center. 2 more here. Exhale to round and hinge. Inhale to lengthen and straighten. 1 more nice big long exhales and inhales here to slow that breath down, coming fully in to your body. Inhale. Nice job. Exhale. On the inhale, sweep the arms to the sides, drawing up. Take an exhale, let that right hand down, left arm up and over. Breathe into the side of the body. Exhale out. Find that length. Let go of anything stuck there. We're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, I want you to rotate. Reach that arm to the corner of your room. Feeling length from the base all the way through the fingertips. Inhale to take it back over to the side bend. And inhale, draw back up to the center. Exhale, take that left arm down. Right arm up and over as we let go of the future. Again, just being in this moment. Find that length. On the exhale, rotate that body. Reach that arm for the corner. Find that nice long line from the sit bone to the fingertips. Find your breath. On the inhale, rotate back to that side bend and draw it all the way up. On the exhale, gentle twist to the right. Lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, twist it out. On the inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Twisting to the left. Right hand to the front of the left thigh. Finding that rotation. Good. Inhale, draw it back through center. Exhale, release those arms down. We're gonna swing it around, take it to table. If you've got knee issues, please make sure you pad those knees. You can put a blanket or towel folded up underneath. Just finding that nice, easy table. Draw the belly up away from the floor. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Taking that inhale to cow. And exhale, round to cat. Push down through those hands. Just really opening up that back. Inhale, finding cow, moving with your breath. Again, allow that breath to initiate your movements. One more round of breath here. Nice. Inhale, draw it back to your table. We're going to lengthen that On the inhale, exhale, cross it over. Take a little peek around. Breathe into it. Good. Inhale, take that leg back behind you. Exhale, we're gonna draw that leg out to the side. I'm gonna face this way so you can see. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, you can gently start to shift those hips back. Wherever you go is okay. We're reaching that leg long, finding a nice stretch in that inner thigh, really rooting down through that foot. If it's in your practice, you can take the arms forward right here. Nice deep breath in, exhaling out. Good. Inhale, draw it back up. We're going to open the arms up, finding that beginning of a gate pose. Take an inhale as you exhale, reaching over to that leg. Inhale to draw it back up and exhale, take it to the other side. Reaching long, finding that length. If you need to, you can place a block underneath that bottom hand. On the inhale, drawing up. Exhale, take those hands back down to the floor. Gently inhale that leg back behind you and exhale, lower it down. We'll inhale that left leg long, exhale, cross it over. Take a peek around that shoulder. On the inhale, drawing that leg up. Exhale, take it out to the side. Root down through that foot. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, you can start to shift those hips back to wherever feels comfortable for you. Find that nice long stretch in the inner thigh. Again, you can walk those arms forward if you like. Melt down. Find your breath, being okay with where you are right now. Breathing into the body as we inhale to draw it up. And then inhale to lengthen that body up nice and tall. Take an inhale here. Exhale, reaching over towards that leg. Finding that pose. Making sure that hand is not on the knee. On the inhale, coming up, exhale. Take it up and over to the other side. Reaching that arm long. Now bringing it up. Exhale, take those hands back down to the floor. We'll inhale that leg behind you. And exhale, gently release it down to the mat. Take an inhale here. Open those legs up nice and wide. As you exhale, shift it back into child's pose. Now, if you have knee problems here, you can place that rolled up blanket behind the knees to help keep the weight off them as well. Coming down, finding that extended child's pose. Really reaching those arms long. Find that breath, surrender. Let go of time. On the inhale, gently draw it up. Draw the knees underneath you. We're going to shift it back to find Virasana, sitting up nice and tall. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, slide those hips off to the side. Draw those legs around in front, finding Dandasana. Reach long through those heels. Up nice and tall. Breathe in, exhaling out. Take an inhale here. We're going to draw that right knee up, reaching long through that left leg, keeping it nice and parallel, keeping that right knee in front of the right hip. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, gentle twist to that leg. You can come into half Lord of the Fishes pose here if it's in your practice. Hooking that elbow, lengthening up through the spine, or you can just give that leg a nice big hug. Breathing in, exhaling out. On the inhale, drawing it back to center. Exhale, we're going to cross that leg over this time. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, take that right arm in front, left arm behind, rotating towards the straight leg. Finding that length in the spine. If you have neck problems, keep the head in line with the spine. If not, and you'd like to rotate that head over the back shoulder, feel free. On the exhale, gently release it back to center. Unfold that leg, reach it long through the heel, sitting up nice and tall, finding that Dandasana again. Inhale to draw the left leg up, keep reaching long through that right leg. Take the inhale, drawing the arms up, using the belly to keep that back long. Exhale, rotate towards that leg again. You can give it a nice big hug right here. Or if half Lord of the Fishes is in your practice, And you want to hook that elbow and open that palm out to the side for energy. Feel free. Keeping those sit bones rooted evenly on the ground. On the exhale, gently release it down. We're going to inhale, pick that leg up. Exhale, cross it over. This time, taking that inhale, lifting up. Exhale, that left arm in front of the left leg. As we rotate towards the straight leg. Again, neck issues, keep your head forward, but if you want, if you don't, you can rotate that head over the back shoulder. And gently drawing back to the center on the exhale. Uncross that leg, lengthen it out, finding Dandasana one more time. We'll inhale, draw those knees in, finding bound angle. Inhale to lengthen up, exhale, elbows into the knee creases as you open those hips up. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale out. Breathe into that space. Opening up that root and the sacral area. So the areas that keep us feeling secure and safe. And the area that we hold our emotions. Letting some energy flow through as those tight spots release. On the inhale, bringing it up nice and tall. Exhale, open both legs out, finding your seated wide angle, reaching long through those heels. Again, making sure shoulders over ribs, over hips here. You haven't pitched yourself forward and pulled into those hip flexors at all. Lengthen up. Feel the lift in the front of the body. Lengthen the 3 inches over that sacrum and inhale those arms nice and wide. On the exhale, find that hinge in the hips as far as you can go if you need to. Put those hands down in front of you. You can walk it out here or stay right here, or if it's in your practice, to find a bind on those big toes. You can do that as well, lengthening out through the back of the spine and the sternum at the same time, like 2 parallel lines. Shooting out as we lengthen those inner thighs, rooting the sit bones down, knees facing the ceiling. Find your breath. Acceptance, peace. I accept myself as I am. And on the inhale, drawing back up, finding that length Good. On the exhale, let's fold in that left leg. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, take that side bend over the right leg. Option, if you can grab the toe, you can grab the toe here, or if you've got more, take your fingers around the bottom of your foot, your thumb to the top of your foot, and draw the elbow down towards the ground. Make sure that you've anchored down through that left hip. That sit bone is rooted to the ground. On the inhale, lengthen up, nice and tall. Exhale, lower down. We'll inhale your left leg outside, right leg in. You guys know my rights and lefts are not my strong point, and I'm okay with that. Inhale, lengthen out. That's part of that acceptance thing. Exhale. Reach it long again. You can grab the toe. If you can do fingertips underneath and thumb on top, feel free. Or you can use your strap. Sorry, I should have said it on the other side. You can use the strap as well to loop around that foot and pull over if you need. Breathing into the side of that body, rooting down through that left sit bone this time. Breathe in, exhaling out. On the inhale, lengthening up, nice and tall. Exhale, let those arms come down. We're going to draw those legs around back to Dandasana. Lengthening up through the spine as you exhale. Gently roll it down one vertebrae at a time. You can take a block with you. We will do a supported bridge in here just to let the blood come down or legs up the wall. But for right now, let's inhale and walk those feet in. We are going to take pigeon on your back. So inhale that right leg up. Exhale, cross it over. Let that knee fall open. You can take your palm of your hand into the crease and press that thigh away. You should feel some space in that hip flexor. Breathe into it, let it relax. Use the arm. Use the palm of the hand, the heel of the hand to make some space in there. Gently release. If this is enough for you, stay right here. You can stay with that hand pressing in. Or you can exhale, draw it up. Find that pigeon on your back for a moment. Press the sit bones and tailbone down and away, making sure they're even. Check your hips, the hip to rib distance. Make sure one's not hiking. On the exhale, let that foot come down to the ground. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, let the legs fall to the left. That right foot comes flat to the floor. Right knee up to the ceiling. You can take those arms open to a T, or you can take that left hand to the right leg, holding it up. You should feel a nice release. You may feel it in the quad We may feel it along the outside, the IT band of that leg. Good. On the inhale, draw it back up to center. You can use your strap here if you need it. We're going to lengthen that left leg down. Take that right leg high to the sky. Coming in to a laying hand to toe pose. So if you need the strap, come right here. If not, and you can take that leg in hand, or if you can take the bind around that big toe, open that left arm out to the side. Wherever you're at, keeping length through that left leg. Breathe into that hamstring. Good. Take an inhale. As you exhale, open that leg out to the side. Padmasana B. Making sure both hips are still even and on the ground in the back. Good. On the inhale, take it up and over. On the exhale, switch hands. We're going to cross it across the body. Opening that right arm out, taking that twist, and let the hips roll. Find that length through the heel of that right leg, through the heel of the left leg. Breathe into it, exhale out. Good. On the inhale, drawing it back up to center. Exhale gently. Release that leg down, lengthen it out. Take the arms up overhead. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, draw the arms down gently. Walk those feet back. In. We'll inhale that left leg up. Exhale, cross it over. Take the heel of that left hand right into the crease of that thigh. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press it away. You can kind of feel around in there to find that spot where you feel like, oh, the hip flexor is getting some space. And when you're ready, gently release that hand. You can stay right there. If you'd like more, you can draw that right knee up. Getting more of a stretch in the back of that hip. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale out. Find your breath, make sure you're breathing. Nice. On the exhale, let that right leg come down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, legs fall over to the right. Left foot flat to the floor. You can take those arms to a T or use that right hand to hold that left leg open. Knee up towards the ceiling, rotating that leg out and away. Breathe into it. Good. On the inhale, draw those legs back up to center. We'll take that left leg up. Again, you can use the strap, lengthen that right leg down, or take a hold of the back of the leg, or if you have the ability to take that bind on the toe, feel free. First 2 fingers and thumb, right arm comes out, hips are even again. Try to keep the backs of their shoulders on the ground as well. Breathe into that hamstring. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, open that leg out to the side. Again, keeping those hips nice and even, lengthening through that right leg. Find your breath. On the inhale, draw that leg back up. Exhale, swap hands out. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, cross that leg over. Start to twist. You can let that hip come up. Anchor that left shoulder down. Reach long through the right heel. As you find that rotation, breathe in. Exhale out. Inhale to draw that leg back up to center. Exhale, release it down. Reach those arms long overhead. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, walk those legs back up. 2 options here. You can roll it up and take a supported bridge for a moment, taking that block underneath and hanging out right here. If legs up the wall is something you prefer, you can either use the block or the floor and take those legs up to the ceiling. Just let them hang, let everything flow down and out. Breathing in, exhaling out. Restoring the body, resting the body, rebooting the immune system, Letting everything come down, all the blood out of the legs. Let it pool in those hips, allowing the heart to really repump and recirculate all of it. Give those legs a shake up in the air. Give them a big kick, 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 kick. Really fast. Let the blood come down. And gently reach those legs long. Draw them down to the ground. Remove that block. Take a moment to draw those knees into the chest. Roll around for a second. Take anything else your body needs to take. And when you're ready, letting the legs come to the corners of the mat. Letting the arms hang heavy as you breathe and come into Shavasana. Finding that breath. Allowing the body to rest. Relax your face. Relax your toes. The balls of the feet. The arches of the feet. The tops of your feet, your heels and your ankles, calves and shins, the knees, the thighs, relax the glutes, and the front of the hips, the lower back and the belly, middle back, the lower ribs, upper back and the chest. Relax the shoulders, front and back, the arms, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Relax the front and back of the neck and the throat. Relax the back of your head, the top of your head, and your ears. Gently starting to invite some movement back into the body, wiggling fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Take a nice deep inhale, reach the arms up long overhead, legs down in the opposite direction. Breathe into that space. On the exhale, draw it over to one side. Take a moment. When you're ready, press up, finding that easy seated position. Taking the hands to heart center. Knowing that you are enough as you are. Staying in the present moment right here in this space. Taking it with you throughout your day. And if you don't believe it, know that I believe it for you. Thanking yourselves for getting here. Thanking your spirits and bodies and minds for all that they do. I thank you for all that you do. I thank you for coming. Taking the thumbs up. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.